Welcome back, my YouTube friends and family, or if you're new here, welcome. This is Lindsay, and I am back with more daily work from home job leads for you. It's been a minute since I've done a dedicated video to like one kind of industry of type job. But in today's video, I have mainly healthcare positions. The very first job that I do have to share is not healthcare related, and the rest of them are like healthcare billing type related jobs. And of course, pay goes anywhere from on the lower end to $15 an hour up to the higher end of $32 an hour. I don't think any of the healthcare jobs require any kind of college degree, so we're going to dive all in. Links, timestamps, all additional information you may need can always be found in the YouTube description box below this video. And I do just ask that if you enjoy anything that I share, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up like button and share with all your friends and family. Now, first up, I wanted to share this one because it is a part-time position, and I know a lot of people are looking for part-time weekend type work. The company is Flytrex. Now, they're like a newer startup, I do believe. They only have 14 reviews, so do your own research on any companies before giving them your personal information. They have a high employee satisfaction rating, though, of 4.1 out of 5 stars. They're looking for a part-time customer support specialist. Now, I do believe they are based out of Dallas, Texas, but it does say you will be working remotely, so this is a remote work from home job. And Flytrex is basically a food delivery service that delivers food by drones. Now, one thing I do want to note about this job position, when you click it on my website, it is going to come to their main careers page. It is the first one listed. It'll say part-time customer support specialist. And then you're just going to have to click that there to get into the job posting. But they are looking for somebody to work 3 10-hour shifts, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So this is going to be a weekend job. But of course, they are looking for somebody to help customers ordering through their major brands like Walmart, Jersey Mike's, Papa John's. While working remotely, you're responding to these customer inquiries that come through their website live chat or app live chat, as well as other channels. You're just trying to troubleshoot and resolve order-related issues, recommending relevant products, and collecting customer feedback. Basic customer service. They're only looking for somebody who has 1 to 2 years of customer service experience, somebody who can be a problem solver, be detail-oriented, very organized. If you have experience with like food delivery apps, that's a plus, but not required. And sadly, they do not list pay. That will need to be discussed with them at the time of the interview. Moving on to our healthcare-related jobs, we have well-known Labcorp hiring. They probably need no introduction. They have 11,000 reviews from past and current employees, an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.5 out of 5 stars. They are looking for an AR or accounts receivable specialist specifically for their client billing department, and this is remote or work from home. But Labcorp is looking for somebody to basically process payments received on accounts and accurately post those payments to the patient's account, posting those basically journal entries daily into the system, contacting clients or labs to obtain needed posting information. So if you don't know what account it goes to, or you don't know what lab was performed, all those things, you're going to call the labs and collect additional patient information so those payments can come in. You're verifying the accuracy of the posting information before you post it, maintaining appropriate files and records as required by the department or different regulatory agencies. Don't forget, these are healthcare positions. They are going to be governed by HIPAA laws and regulations, so you're going to have to protect and be confidential with all the patient information that you come across. So you're just doing basically administrative clerical duties where payments are concerned. Only requires a high school diploma or GED. They are preferring someone who has at least 2 years experience in some kind of accounts receivable, billing, or healthcare, or office administrative work. But none of that is required as long as you have great communication skills, you can meet deadlines, have great attention to detail, kind of work independently, work at a fast pace, making sure that you meet those deadlines. Now, they are taking applications through tomorrow, May 7th, so if you're interested in this one, make sure you get those applications in quickly. They are hiring remote throughout the United States, but you are going to have to work Eastern Standard Time Zone business hours of 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., so convert your hours if you're outside of that time zone. and pay for this one is $15 to $16 an hour unless your state has a higher minimum wage. If your state has a law that the minimum wage is higher, you will be paid that higher rate. Next up, we have Revecore hiring. They have 74 reviews from past and current employees with an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.2 out of 5 stars. They are looking for somebody to do customer operations specifically for their workers' compensation claims. Again, this is remote for the United States. Pay for this one is $15 an hour. They are going to provide you all the training that you need. But this is going to be more of like a customer center, call center type environment, but you're making outbound phone calls. You are picking up the phone and making outbound phone calls to investigate, bill, and maximize payments on medical claims to insurance companies on behalf of their clients, which are hospitals and doctors, medical providers. So you're actually calling the insurance companies and finding out specifically on workers' compensation claims why the claim is not paying out. You're gathering additional information that you can use to then try to get that money in the door. So once you talk to them and you find out what information they need, you're going to submit the bills or that proper documentation to that insurance company or the appropriate payer if it's like an employer for those workers' comp claims, and making sure that those claims are getting paid. So you're basically providing additional information that people need for insurance claims. Now, they do have a few state restrictions. You have to live in one of the states they have listed down at the bottom, but they don't really have a lot of job requirements. This is more of an entry-level position. It doesn't really say that you have to have any kind of experience whatsoever. You do have to have a quiet, distraction-free place in your home to be able to work and a secure internet connection. And of course, if you're looking for a healthcare company that pays pretty high for their like billing type jobs, Optum, part of United Healthcare or United Health Group as they're now called, is hiring. Optum has 15,000 reviews with an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.5 out of 5 stars. And they are looking for a billing representative. Now, this is remote nationwide for the United States. Optum does not have any state restrictions. However, they provide internet service for you. So you do have to live in an area that's capable of getting their high-speed internet service. But they are looking for somebody to work either 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. or 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you're outside of that time zone, you'll have to convert your hours. But Optum is really looking for somebody to research, obtain, and enter missing information or demographics in the computer system for claims that they've received for completeness of sessions. So basically, they are an insurance company providing insurance. So doctors, people who have United Healthcare or have Optum as their insurance, doctors, hospitals are seeing these patients and then billing the claims. And so you are going to enter any missing claims information, including those patient demographics like address, date of birth, insurance number if it's not in the system. All that information has to be correct in the system. So you're completing eligibility, billing, and receiving systems. You're educating the customers on how to provide complete billing information to Optum to avoid those additional contacts for missing information, and you're informing customers of any billing problems or issues you find. So you might have to make some outbound phone calls from time to time to clients, patients, or carriers to collect additional missing information, but you're just making sure all the information is received and entered correctly into the computer so claims can be processed and paid. Only requires a high school diploma or GED, and you do have to be at least 18 years or older and have 1 year of experience in some kind of related environment. Now, that does not have to be healthcare. You can have office experience, administrative, clerical, or customer service experience using phones or computers, because that's the primary job tools you're going to use. So as long as you know how to use a phone and computer, you should be good. Now, pay for this position is listed all the way down at the bottom. Pay is going to be dependent on things like your experience and location, but goes anywhere from $16.54 an hour up to $32.55 an hour. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day, and I'll be back really soon with more work from home job leads just for you.